Hello, welcome to Rawrr Parts. Today we're going to be going over how to change the gear oil in your Rawrr Mantis X. Now look, if you're just here because you want an idea how to do your own oil change, but you don't want to sit around for the next 3 minutes, we understand. Go ahead and scroll to the very end of this video, and I'm going to do a 30-second fast forward time-lapse video on how to do this. Okay, those of you that stuck around, thank you. Let's get started on this. Here's some tools you're going to need. You're looking at the box that came with the bike. You're going to find a T25, a T30, and an M12 open-end wrench. Take the 212, put it right back in the box. Go digging around. We want you to find a 12mm socket with the longest ratchet you can find. We're not sure who exactly torqued these things at the factory, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be in cubic inches, and I think they put it in the pound of an elephant. Now, let's go over a few things. It's going to get a little tricky under there. It's upside down. Remember, lefty-loosey. That's counterclockwise. Please do not over-tighten this. It is not reverse thread. It is left-handed. You're going to go ahead and go counterclockwise. You're going to go lefty-loosey. One thing to remember, it is upside down. May get confusing. That's okay. It's an electric bike. It's light. Pull the battery out of it. Flip the thing upside down if you have to. Please don't go too tight on this and break that. It's a fragile part. You'll ruin the bike. Go lefty-loosey. Next is my favorite, the gear oil change kit from rawrparts.com. Just click on Mantis X, scroll down, and you'll find all you need. In that kit, you're going to get 3 items. One, nice little syringe full of oil, 60 milliliters to be exact, which is what needs to go back into your bike. Secondly, you'll find a nice little funnel. Looks a lot like the one your grandfather has in his liquor cabinet, right next to that flask that Grandma don't know he has. Third, you're going to find an oil deflector. This is another one of those WWET moments whenever we were changing oil in this. Like, what in the world were the engineers thinking? There's no way you can change that oil without getting it all over the place. So we designed just a simple little piece, goes right in, keeps your bike clean. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Grab that T30 and let's get that top screw off and out of the way. Now we'll move on down to the bottom 3. For those, you'll need the T25. There you go, work your way around and get all of those out of there, and you can take the cover off. Like I said, you got to take all of them out. Then that cover will pop right off. There we go. First look behind the curtain here. Now you're going to grab that 12mm or your 14mm, depends on which batch they grabbed your vent plug from at the factory. This one was a 14. There you go. All right, let's get that oil deflector ready. You're going to want to go ahead and get that 12mm wrench and ratchet and break loose the bottom before you put that in. This one's already been broken loose before the video, so it won't be nearly as hard to do. This is a brand new bike fixing to go out. We always change the oil on the bikes before they go out brand new. Hardly ever, as a matter of fact, not once have we taken out enough oil in any of these bikes. For some reason, they're not shipped with enough. I don't know if maybe they lay on their side at some point maybe and leak out. I don't know, but we just always go ahead and fill them and do a complete oil change on them before we give them to the customer. So you're going to get about 1/8 of a turn at a time on that bolt. It's really tight quarters. They have a mud guard underneath there too, I believe. Kind of gets in the way, but you'll get through it. Now's a good time to also let you guys in on a little bit of bad news. This is not a 5-minute oil change or a 10-minute oil change. You need to at least allow for 45 minutes to an hour to change this oil properly. It's going to drain very slow. So I recommend doing what we do is we pull the plug and just go to lunch. And now we're back from lunch. We're gonna tighten this back up to 16 pounds, much less than they're shipped. And also, if you think it's drained slow, I can promise you it fills a lot slower. You want to put just a little bit in at a time. You don't want to fill the funnel up, because if you do, it'll leak out around the edge of the funnel and make a mess. As long as you're putting drops in, you're able to get air down in there. And once you fill it up too much and that the funnel gets full, you're just going to want to walk away for about 5 minutes and let it just slowly drain down to the bottom. See here, I put too much in, it's going to make a mess. I just got to walk away, come back later, let it all drain down. Like I say, this takes some time. Okay, now that the syringe is completely empty, we can go and put the top vent plug back in, get your 14 millimeter or 12 out, tighten that. Specs for this is 16 foot-pounds, but man, we sell 2 or 3 of these things a week. You know, just keep in mind, it is brass going into copper. Been doing this for many years, and I like to give it the old grown man 1 pinky torque spec right there. Look at that. Dunk. It never fails, never breaks. If it falls out, you guys can get more at rawrparts.com. It's if you round that out, you want to replace it to go ahead and put your clip back in I was telling you about that would probably fall out, and start putting everything back in just like you found it. When you tighten the 3 bottom ones with the T25, you're going to want to do like a crisscross pattern, or you don't want to torque all the way down on one and not the others. It is plastic, it could break, so just nice and snug. As promised, the guys that didn't want to watch the entire video, you're down to the last 30 seconds. So if you're tuning in now, just hit that rewind button for about 4 minutes and scroll fast, and you'll get everything you need to know for your oil change. I tell you, just looking at those factory pegs, it just really makes me want to head on over to eMoto X, talk to my boy Derek, and get a pair of those pegs for this bike. It'll just set it off real nicely. Also hear rumors of maybe eMoto X getting some new side covers for this bike too. That'll be awesome. But you guys just keep checking everything out and get back in touch with us. We're constantly adding new products and parts to the website. Warp 9's already has a lot of stuff out with us. They have handlebars for this bike, wheels, titanium rotor bolts. I'm trying to think. There's a lot out, and there's more and more and more to come. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great time on these bikes. Stay safe, and don't forget to wear your helmet.